this game karma or something. Okay, where is that? Over here. Okay. 5. Yeah, okay, so this place is the most because it doesn't have very much in the way of yeah, British people, so alright, we'll see how that turns out. Okay, tensions in Tibet. Tensions between ourselves and other great powers have erupted in Tibet over the issue of criminal investigations. Our position is that we have the right to conduct our own criminal investigations in Tibet, without the interference from local or foreign authorities. This position is obviously contested by our rivals. Our choice here is either to assert our position, which will be seen as undercutting Tibetan independence, or fall back, which means losing influence in Tibet. I'm not really influencing Tibet. We could fall back, lose 25 influence in Tibet, lose 10 prestige, or assert our position, gain 2 infamy, and our influence with Tibet gain 10. I don't want to gain infamy for something stupid like that. Ooh, political religion. Cool. Gives our reform chance higher. Mongolia. You suck. Oh, they're sieging. Okay. So the Royalists are back in power. That's fine. Okay, I'm kind of comfortable where these taxes are, and I don't. My economy is fluctuating enough that I don't like typhoid fever. Oh crap! I just unpause it. I did. Okay. Most commonly transmitted through the ingestion of contaminated food or water, is exacerbated by combinations of poor hygiene, camp living, and lackluster public sanitation. Typhoid fever was one of the major killers of the 19th century. In Chicago alone, 174 deaths per 100,000 was, in 1891, caused by typhoid fever. The disease, which generally starts as a mild fever, will over the course of a few weeks manifest itself into internal bleedings and delirium, potentially causing death. While improvements in sanitary conditions eventually came to more or less eradicate the disease in the developed world, at least one Celtic state was nevertheless hit hard in 1843. Which is stuff breaks, people die. And our population in New South Wales goes down by 20%. We can quarantine the affected state, and all pops go down by 5% and gain 2 militancy. Well, let's do that. I don't know. Saving the people is more important than not making them mad. So, yeah. Okay. What is our next target? Sorry, infamy at 15. Okay. I'd rather let it drop to about 10, but that's kind of unrealistic, I guess. Somebody in India. Ooh, wall pops. Cool. What is anything valuable here? What do you want? Sure. Wheat. Dye. Do I have any dye? So it's this region here. I got some. One of the benefits of adding people to your sphere is that you get first pick on their outputs. So, for example, if I sphered China, which doesn't exist, if I sphered Japan, for example, I would get first choice of all of their stuff. Obviously, that's probably not as beneficial right now as it could be. They're at war with somebody. Yeah. Guangxi. Nagpur's pretty big. Let's send. Allied with nobody I care about. Kind of undercuts wheat and sugar. I only have two things. And it's part of the Karachi region, which I already own part of. But, let's see how much that would be. 8. No, I don't think I'm really comfortable doing that yet. Okay. Whoa! United States! Holy shit! Donk. Oh, Canada and Quebec didn't go in. That's odd. And that looks really weird. Yeah, they're supposed to. I don't know what the deal is there. Huh. Why not? Well, Anglo-Canadian and French-Canadian are obviously part of the Union thing. But, yeah. I think there's a mistake on my part. Not writing the event correctly. So I'm going to fix that. I will be back. Okay, I didn't do anything so major as to take away the presence of Canada and Quebec, which is clearly a bad idea. What I did instead was I modified the American event to the American miners event, so that once they get above a certain relation with the United States, they will join with them. So basically, yeah, look at their relations with people. And yeah, let's see how that turns out. Okay. So the U.S. will have to increase their relations with these guys a bit. But I can't really see relations. Yeah, I can see their relations with us. But, not a whole lot else. Okay, whatever. Okay, there it goes. Quebec just applied for statehood, so now just Canada. So yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. It's in the American Civil War events. Crappy stuff over here isn't part of the United States or Texas. They will join based on basically what's going on. So, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. Why did my shit go down? Let's check out the situation now. Yeah, I got quite a bit bigger. And it will only grow because of the stuff. Yeah. Railroad's progressing fine. Yeah, I had meant to put these guys into the decision to join the United States, just in case something like this happened, but I forgot. So, okay, the trustee system, or trustee system, was a correction system that originated in the U.S. state of Mississippi. It was also employed in Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, and others, under which prison convicts with good behavior, often equated with obedience, were allowed to police other prison inmates in a strict pseudo-military hierarchy of power, with some inmates, deemed especially trustworthy, even being allowed to carry firearms. For-profit convict labor was a cornerstone of the system. The trustee system was first employed in the Parchman Farm prison in Mississippi and was, in the 19th century, turned in the 20th century, much lauded as a profitable and modern correction system. Reports of widespread inmate abuses would end the system in the 1970s, but in 1843, it was all the rage in certain Celtic states. You could say the wet cracks out of love. And they all gained the trustee system until 1853, August. Farming efficiency and mining efficiency go up by 10%, but local militancy and local consciousness go up by 0.1, 0.2. That all sounds rather dreary. And all pops gain 2 consciousness and gain 2 militancy. Let's crack their whip out of love. If you see my civilization displays, I love whipping people. Okay. So Sardinia, Piedmont, kick the crap out of Modena, Netherlands, more soldiers, strict discipline. So yeah, Sardinia, Piedmont is probably fighting with Rome to form Italy, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, I like how this is like little fight going on between them over Mongolia. And then Mongolia is just like, we don't care. We're just invading people. Whatever. What was I wanting to do? Check on our colonies. Oh, this is almost done. Cool. What about over here? Man. This is almost done too. Cool. Wait, slaves? I guess I haven't actually colonized it yet though. Slavery is illegal. So they won't be slaves once I colonize it. I'm liberating them from slavery or something. Unless slavery was legal, then I wouldn't be. I would be killifying them or something. Okay. Nothing's going on over here. Keep looking, because I'm really kind of interested to see what's going to happen there. And Europe's been really quiet, with the exception of Italy. Are Canada big jerks or something? Yeah, they didn't ascend to become a higher power or something. And they're probably mostly Yankee culture, actually. Of the European cultures. I don't know. They'll join them eventually. Or maybe they won't, you know? That's fine too. They'll probably kill them then. Oh, there they go. They're gonna kill them. Cool. Now what is this over? Oh, they're gonna annex him. Bye, Canada. That was good timing there. Yeah, that might be a bit anticlimactic to some people, but I bet it was actually quite unpleasant to do that. I mean, that's all Scandinavia has to do. Whoa. Okay. Several ministers have suggested that the royal heir is old enough to be married. This suggests seeking out suitable candidates among the royalty of the Celtic Union's neighbors. God damn it. Pause correctly. Okay. This will not only please the masses, but better establish better relations with the two countries. Ooh, the Russian Empire. Let's see what we get. Okay. Russian Empire changes by 50. Believe we still need some relations with them. All aristocrats in the Celtic Union become 10% more conservative, lose one consciousness, and lose one militancy. All pops when the majority of the population is conservative lose one militancy, which is probably most of our country. Or we could say a member of local nobility would be more suitable. And 5% become more conservative, lose one militancy, and lose one consciousness. The aristocrats. And they lose half of that. I don't know why you would... Well, you wouldn't do this if you wanted to have bad relations with them. Like, I've been lowering my relations with the Turkish Caliphate. In case they border me, I'm more likely to get an event where I get something to declare war on them. I may start doing that with Polotsk soon, but, yeah. And somebody told me to give them events to make them stronger. There's really not any events I can do to make them stronger. They can attack these guys whenever they want, and they're civilized and these guys are uncivilized, so they have more than enough drive, I suppose, to do it, that they shouldn't have any problems. But yeah, we'll obviously support the movement as we have in the past. For that. Our economy is booming. Age of liberalism. Oh, crap. While Napoleon and his armies have been defeated. While Napoleon and his armies has been defeated. That's wrong. Let's just assume that the Napoleonic Wars happened in the gap. Because I didn't feel like editing out all of the different... Oh, shit. Yeah, North Island was finished. Or South Island was finished. The fundamental ideas of the French Revolution have not been. In Germany, the old crowns of the Holy Roman Empire has been wrought to naught. The feudal contracts of old replaced by Napoleonic civil codes. Everywhere in Europe, in coffeehouses and universities, the ideals of liberalism, political and reform, freedom of speech, and the rights of people rather than of monarchs are proving again the old proverb that there is no stopping an idea whose time has come. Minorities long yoked under crowns and scepters are waking up to the realization that fate is theirs to make. And across faraway oceans, the riches of Africa and Asia beckon. Yeah, Africa? We already know about that. As the dust settles on Waterloo, Europe stands at the beginning of a new age, an age of liberalism. This is supposed to happen a lot earlier in the game. Yeah. Okay. Get liberal agitation until 1935. Prestige minus 0.03%. Pop consciousness and militancy. Pop consciousness 0.4. Militancy and non-colonial plus 0.1. And all pops where it's not a colonial state will become 5% more liberal and gain one consciousness. Okay, so basically that means this tide will be turning. We will most likely be getting more and more liberal as time goes on, which is fine. Yeah. 700%, 100%, 100%, 65%, yep. What would happen if I turn this away? Nothing. Very little. Okay. Excellent. I'm actually quite comfortable with the taxes where they are. So let's do other stuff. Let's mess with our trade a little bit. Oh, yeah, our population. Our national focus, I mean. There we go. Not quite there yet. Halfway there. Let's colonize another region. I like this region a bit better. There are already British people here. Let's just do that. And then we spare soldiers. I'm sure we do. Oh. Go down there, engineers. Stake it out. Yeah, the supply limit's high enough that's not going to bother them. Right, trade. Okay. Flipper ships. I'm already buying them. No, I'm not buying them. Yeah. Okay. Make some stockpile. Well, the most I need is 620. Well, this just sets the maximum, so let's set it at 700. Why did you do that? Let's set it at 600. That's okay. Alright. This is a moment. Okay, so, let's deal with our diplomacy. Ah, yes, the United States of America. That would be a good person to get up our relations with. Hey, buddy. We support your powerful stuff. Holy shit. We need to deal with our stuff here. Our military, or our production. But we'll go up with them when I get an early railroad done. They're starting to build stuff more. All I can do is expand or open and close factories right now. So looking for let's open some of these factories. Let's see if they stabilize any. Okay. A new daily has been circulating in Ridia, the Ridia Herald, carrying hard-hitting political commentary, literary critique, and local news. Has quickly developed into getting a railroad finished. Okay. It's quickly developed into a flagship for local liberal politics. We could censor the paper. We could get liberal agitation until 1845. Gets local militancy +5, local consciousness +0.2, +0.5 and +0.2. This doesn't give any militancy, so let's censor the paper, and all pops become 10% more liberal. Okay. Cheap iron would be extremely good. Commerce. We have everything in commerce right now. Okay. I think positivism would be a good idea. I like the small families and large families thing. Romanticism. Yeah, romanticism unlocks a bunch of stuff for some people. Introspection. go for... I'm maxed out on Navy. I can even build level 2 forts, or Navy forts. Professionalism. Can I unlock any troops? Probably not until... When do I unlock guards? Guards. Guards are awesome. Guards may be unlocked by something else. Stormtrooper training? No. I don't know. Hey, Bismarck. Oh, holy shit. Yeah. Horses. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rather than doing that, let's raise our taxes a bit. Just to try to mitigate this. Maybe to back up to 35. Because I don't like having, a huge deficit with something that I really need to be buying most of the time to keep my navy in shape. But to minimize that, I'm going to be starting to reduce my amount of frigates in my things with lots of frigates. Alright. Personal fleet. Yeah. Let's get rid of some of these frigates. I'll keep like 3 of them. Alright, now let's see how well this stabilizes the economy. I'm still losing a lot. Well, I guess these soldiers. Oh, cool. Oh crap. Auto-saving. Whoa! Okay, so Mongolia's gotten a new region. Burma's mobilizing. But did some stuff. We created a colony in Mozambique. Okay, so Mongolia now looks really dumb. A Luddite mob. Smog among the factories. From the factories hangs low against the blood red of a charcoal sky. From far away in the depths of the city, in the deepest bowels of the industrial machine, the cries and shouts of a forming mob can be heard echoing against the backdrop of drain pipes and smokestacks, infuriated over poor working conditions, clamoring for a return of a lost pastoral dream remembered. Luddites take to the streets of Hyderabad. Send in the troops. The poor stratas in Hyderabad gain 6 militancy. Hint at policy changes. They get liberal agitation. This is probably worse in the long run, but that's cool. Okay. Discipline, whatever. Oh, there we go. It's equalized. At least for now. Nope. Oh, block. Okay, this factory sucks. Oh, and Lucy declared war on Morocco. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Stay closed. Maybe if I had more clipper ship factories. Prussia? Okay.